Good evening. After China lifted its fishing ban, the Philippines is urging China to prevent its fishing fleets from encroaching the West Philippine Sea, adding the country is ready to enforce the law on illegal fishing activities. According to the Department of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Teresita Daza, the Philippines is asking China to quote-unquote take active measures to prevent Chinese fishing vessels encroaching Philippine waters. She adds that the country is ready to quote-unquote take law enforcement measures on China's illegal fishing activities in Philippines' maritime zones. This after China lifted its annual fishing ban in the South China Sea. According to Daza, the Philippines does not recognize China's fishing ban as it also covers areas within the Philippines' jurisdiction. The fishing ban imposed by China has been the subject of the Philippines' diplomatic protests. The DFA vows to continue to register the country's formal opposition to it. The Philippines has so far filed 445 diplomatic protests against China since 2020, 35 of which were filed this year. Malacanang says the upcoming visit of Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to the Philippines will further enhance the relationship between the two countries. According to the palace, this event will be the first time a head of state from Australia will visit the Philippines since 2003. Albanese will be in the country from September 7 to 8. The palace says Marcos's meeting with Albanese will usher in a new era of cooperation in defense and security, trade, economic development, and maritime affairs. In May, Philippines and Australia jointly said they were bolstering efforts to improve the ties between the two nations. The Philippine Coast Guard says 3 individuals were rescued after their speedboat caught fire in the waters of Zamboanga City. In an incident report on Friday, PCG says speedboat Fadi Laminusa Express departed from Marias Baliwasan Seaside, Zamboanga City when a fire started between the boat's fuel tank and battery at around 2 p.m. on Thursday. PCG then dispatched a team to rescue its 3 crew members and to put out the blaze. The fire was extinguished around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. According to the PCG, the speedboat then sank 300 meters south of Barangay Mariksi, Zamboanga City. The 3 rescued crew members sustained first-degree burns and were provided with immediate medical care. Drag artist Pura Luka Vega is once again declared persona non grata, this time in Occidental Mindoro. The drag artist is now unwelcome in the province following a resolution approved by Occidental Mindoro Provincial Council. In a statement, the council says the declaration was approved to quote-unquote serve as a lesson and uphold respect to God. Vega drew flack from devout Catholics who accused them of blasphemy for performing a remix of Ama Namin dressed as Jesus. Vega previously questioned the declarations of persona non grata, saying the intent of their performance was not understood. The performer earlier said they performed the song Worship without any ill intent, explaining that it symbolized the relationship with religion. Alamin naman natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Pauline Del Rosario ng Bandera. Pauline?
Hello Zach at sa mga kabandera natin all over the universe. Heto ang latest chika. Buhay na naman ang chismis na may romantic relationship ang basketball player na si Richie Rivero at ang beauty queen politician na si Leren May Bautista. Kumalat sa social media na spotted sina Richie at Leren sa isang shopping mall. Makikita sa pictures na magkatabi ang dalawa at abala sa pag-check ng stuffed toys sa isang store. Dahil dyan, maraming netizens ang nagtatanong, may something na nga ba ang dalawa? Kung matatandaan, ang beauty queen ang itinuturong dahilan umano ng netizens kaya naghiwalay sina Richie at ang aktres na si Andrea Brillantes. Lalo pang nasangkot ang pangalan ni Leren matapos siyang mag-post na kasama niyang nagdiwang ng birthday si Richie at nagkaroon pa nga sila ng outreach program sa Laguna. Noong Hunyo lamang, nilinaw ni Leren na fake news ang chismis na siya ang rumored girlfriend ni Richie. Kasunod niyan, naglabas din ng statement ang binata at sinabing magkaibigan lamang sila ng konsehala. At yan, ang latest bandera chika natin for today. Thank you, Zach!
Maraming salamat, Pauline. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Department of Foreign Affairs confirms the death of a Filipino in the Maui wildfires. Filipino urges China to prevent its fishing vessels from encroaching our territory, adding the country is ready to enforce the law on illegal fishing activities. And Occidental Mindoro declares drag artist Pura Luka Vega persona non grata. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Zacharian Sarao. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.